All right, well, it looks like I'm live. I remember how to do this. It's been a while, So let's see who's here. We've got first in the room, Arvine with G. Thank you, Georgie. I appreciate you coming. Good to see you. Dan, the Vintage RVer, thank you. Thank you so much for coming in. Troy, Nomadic, you know what? I forgot to do this again. Hello, George. Hi, Dan. And Troy, Nomadic Rat Pack. And we did get our little chat in real quick. And then we've got, yeah, it's been a crazy week, Dan. Time to relax and talk about the future. And then Matilda McIntyre, it heartened me. I mean, I'm telling you, truthfully, Matilda, it heartened me to see you on Deborah Dickinson's live chat last night. Her pop up, I think, because her live chat happens tonight. But I was really happy to see you there. So glad you're here. Troy again, $5 you owe her, Vinny. Let's see, no matter if it's the $5, stopping by later. All right, so then there's Dan again. Cool. Troy. Dan, will you try to set up what we just discussed? About 10 minutes. I will see you with some other friends. Okay, so I'll go back and read that again in just a moment. Working the tan. I still have it. See? Because I'm a fairly fair-skinned person. Auntie Wing, thank you for coming in. Very, very happy to see you here in Miami. Wow. We're like as far apart geographically as we could be on this continent. All right. See you in 10 minutes. And there's Richard. Matilda again. Ditto. Dan. Thank you for saying hi to each other. So really quickly. All right, so I'm going to run back up here and see what Troy is talking about. All right, so I did that. Matilda, it's about $5 you owe her. He doesn't owe me $5. All right, so I do want to thank, over here we've got Monty Gogol, Taikyo Monty. Thank you guys for coming. First of all, are the birds too loud? I've got some co-hosts sitting behind me. I'm very curious if it's too loud. I'm going to ask them nicely. Hold on. Shh. Shh. You people back there, stop. There are 4 birds helping me today. And one of those birds last night did that to my finger. Can you see on the nail? Right on the other side. Anyways, it bites. It bites. And the German Shepherd was laying beside me. I almost tossed him a meal. All right, Cindy Wheeler. I am so glad you're here today, Cindy. Thank you so much for coming. All right, thank you. Bird is the word. Solex, hey, thank you for coming. I'm glad you're here. Land Cloud Adventures. I saw that you had a live stream today, and I was going to be coming to your live stream, but my sister called at the last minute, and her husband just had a shoulder replacement, so I needed to get the skinny on what that's like. And Birds of a Feather, Fairy Dust, thank you so much. I'm glad you're here. I appreciate it. You know that, I hope. I think you do. Richard Quick, thank you for coming. And if you're here and you haven't had a chance to do the thumbs up, always appreciated. Always appreciated. And James Cantonese, how are you doing, James? Glad you're here. Kathleen Klein. Hi, Kathleen. I tried giving her a husband one night. Didn't want him. Land Cloud Adventures. RV with G. All right. So we've got a couple people here. So happy you're here. And I just was, you know what? I was missing you guys. Kaylee. Hi, sweetheart. Kaylee is really the one, without knowing it, who prompted me to do this. And I'll do everything I can not to tear up today. But they're there because I think you guys are so sweet. I really genuinely do. Kaylee, I saw your I didn't even get to read your email fully. I just saw your name and you were checking in with me, wanting to check and see how we were doing. You know, that's why I'm so attached to you guys. It's that kind of thing right there. Someone sends me an email and says, how are you guys doing? Melanomatic Adventures, thank you for coming. Very, very happy you're here. And then Adventures of Traveling Mike. We're going to be rating him after this. I plan on going just an hour because I am working on a video and I've got all the video down. I just have to insert some things. No big deal. I'm trying to fall in love with editing. Let's see, we've got Laura. Laura, thank you. I'm glad you're here. Traveling Mike Raid. That makes me very happy. Naj. Naj, I've missed you too. How are you doing? I think I've gotten everybody. Barefoot in Alaska. Dana. I believe I have it right. Dana. Let's see what this is. We used to have a parakeet, cockatiel, also a net. So I'm used to dogs and cats. These belong to my son. And actually, I will say they all do have personalities. I was just showing my wound earlier, here just a minute ago. That nail, you can't really see it, but this bird, I was holding this one bird does not fly. She just like, and she plops. And so I had her on my finger and she just wants to bite. She's a biter. She's a biter. And I was so, it really hurt. And it tore the skin. So, anyways, yeah, Kaylee prompted me to do this. Thank you, Kaylee. And my little sister, without knowing it too, talking, let me find this one. Talking with Bob, the family, hi, Bob. Hi, Bob. Hi, hon. How are you doing? Roy and Becky's Travels. Oh, man. You know what, you guys? I really do miss the cul-de-sac. I didn't think I would because, like my little sister puts it, you were in a rock quarry. You're in a big rock quarry. And that's not untrue. Quartzsite's a big rock quarry. But there were some cool people in that rock quarry. And you guys very much are at the top of the list. And so thank you for coming over to say hi. I've missed, that you haven't been able to have any live streams because of your internet situation. And, I'm just going through. I'm paying attention to these, trying to see where everybody's at. And I think, Camille. Hello, Camille Tyler. Thank you, my friend, for coming. Yeah, I have to say, I miss the rock quarry. And I miss the sun. I miss the sun quite a bit. I've had, I think, withdrawal symptoms from not being with the sun. How's the shoulder? I'll share a little bit about that with you here. But I'm missing the sun. I'm missing the people. so like Roy and Becky can attest, it is not, it's a difficult life to a degree to live like that. And yet I miss it. I'm missing it. And so we're going to be doing a Richard together. If I have to drag his butt up here in a chair, we're having a live stream on Sunday. And we're going to talk about things more as a couple. Oh, Roy and Becky are wonderful people. I mean, there's many, many, many. So the American Wanderer, we were in camp with him. The American Wanderer. So Nomadic Rat Pack set us up with some solar. Now, not talking portable solar panels. We're talking big, heavy, need to be in place permanently solar panels. And we hauled them down to Quartzsite up in our Class C overhead. And we were there for 7 weeks almost, and we did not get them put on until the last week. And so, you know, I don't know why I've now forgot why I was talking about that. So many things are in my head. Duct tape. Dan, if my camera is duct tape to the top of my computer because my computer camera sucks solidly. And so I had to have another camera. And it's actually not duct tape, it's Gorilla Tape. We've switched to Gorilla Tape. So anyways, yes, missing Quartzsite, missing the sun. And I came home. I've been home now 3 weeks. I believe it's 3 weeks. It might be 4, but I believe it's just 3. And I've been in a bit of a funk. Probably quite a little funk. And so my little sister and I were talking today. I don't know if she's on here, Priscilla Hughes. I didn't see her come in the room, but I've been actually fairly depressed. I would be real honest with you. And I'm not, you know, those who know me know I lay it out there very plain. I'm not someone to pretend or to be someone that I'm not. And so, yeah, and I was talking with my little sister for quite a while this morning, and I've only had 1 live stream since I've been home, and that was a pop-up like this. And so I was thinking about it. Why the hell? What's wrong? I mean, really, what's wrong, Lucretia? And I've known what's going on. I've just been extremely depressed. I think coming back to rain. We live in Eugene, Oregon. Anybody who knows our region, right now there's rain. April showers, March, let's see, January, February, March, April showers bring June sun for about 3 weeks. And so it's been a hard transition back home. And so while I was like ready to get home. But now that we are, yes, Kaylee. And I know that. So I'm one of those people who I've not suffered from like a regular depressive state of mind. That is not me. I am a half glass full person. I am not a half glass empty person. But there was so many things that happened in 7 weeks is a short period of time. A lot of things happened. We met people. We got to see some things. We did, you know, the traveling down there is 1,000 miles of hysteria. Okay, I had to recuperate from that. And then the 1,000 miles back, although I drove from Red Bluff to Eugene. It was about a 6-hour drive for me. I chewed my nails. I've chewed my nails, and I'd stopped chewing my nails for quite a while. So, anyways, Richard drove for quite a ways, and then I wanted to tackle the Siskiyous on my own because I drove coming down all the way, as most everybody knows. I drove all the way from Eugene down, and we got stalled on the top of the Siskiyous because we overheated. This is some coffee with some half and half in it. And so I wanted to be the person who came back over it and did not overheat it. And I do not know how to drive it. I will say I know how to drive that Class C RV. Oh, I didn't know there's a oh, that makes perfect sense, Troy. Does anybody know exactly where in Oregon the fire happened? Is that like a forest fire? Because I'll tell you what, yesterday, Richard and I went out for a little stroll, and I'm doing a video about that. I actually have the whole video down. I just have to insert some things. And so it seemed a little bit like smoggy, and I'm like, this is the beginning of April, people. We cannot be having forest fires in Oregon in April. Please, God. No, I have places to go see in Oregon. And always thinking of me. No, really YouTube. That's it right there. And so I didn't, you know. So anyways, I've been dealing with that struggle of coming back, resettling. Things are a little different here in my house. My new office is in the dining room with the birds. I did get back to see my big czar man.
He wants to be on camera. Back up.
Okay. Hold on. We're going to show you Czar and Brent. Czar, are you going to jump up? Come on, Czar. Come on. Oh, he wants up with Grandma. Come here. Come here, Czar. Oh.
This is my big man.
He's. Oh my God. That wasn't supposed to happen.
He got her in the mouth with the tongue. Ozar.
Oh my. Oh. That was unintentional.
There goes your lipstick.
So anyways, while I've been home, there was, for the last majority of 2 weeks, I think we're home for 4 weeks now. I think it was 4 weeks. I've lost track of time. Puppy, melodramatic. Yeah, he's a puppy. Czar is a great dog.
Yeah, a puppy.
He has a history of he was rescued when he was a puppy by one person. This is my.
And he is turning 4 in 12 days on April 14th.
Yep. He had been abused. He had been restrained with barbed wire, and he still has the barbed wire scars on his legs. And
he has deformities on his right.
He couldn't push up with his back legs for a long time, but he is now a very strong, very competent dog. But we missed him, and he missed our patty cake tremendously. So anyways, the depression issue. So, and yesterday, so as many of you, most of you probably know, that Lee from Life with Lee committed suicide. And yesterday I was on Deborah Dickinson's live stream. And one of the reasons she did that live stream is because she's been being bullied. And she wanted to debunk the bullshit. I don't think there's another way to say it. I'm sure there is, but I'm just saying it the way it really is. She wanted to get rid of the crap that people say. And I mentioned, you know, and it does cause depression. And so, and then the other thing was, Kaylee says, hi, Brent and Czar.
Hi, Kaylee. And R.I.P. Lee.
Yeah, yes. And so,
it's unfortunate because in this community, the online community, there's a lot of depression and a lot of suicides. And it's really unfortunate. And so we got to do everything that we can to help ourselves and help everyone around us.
That's right.
If we know they're suffering, you know.
Yep. That's right, Brent.
And help stop bullying and put it to an end. There's no need for it when everyone's just trying to get ahead and be nice and be treated nice.
Yes.
And that's why YouTube bans creators that, you know, bullies people.
And they should ban people that bully. So I was thinking, you know, I had fallen into this depressive state where there's days I didn't even get out of my pajamas, you know, and I do have pain. My arm is hurt genuinely hurt. But I was just more comfortable doing nothing, and I didn't want to think. I'm sure it was. I did not expect that. He can't hold his liquor. Brent, down the vintage RZ says he can't hold his liquor.
Oh.
Sorry, get it? Liquor?
Yeah.
And so I wasn't in that kind of state, but I was depressed. You know, it's the coming down off of the high of the traveling, the excitement, my sole focus for a year. I'm telling you, it's single-minded focus. When I get into that place, I'm all in. And our winter's very dark, cold, and gloomy. I have so many grow light bulbs here. My guys accuse me of being a punk. You know, when I come in to sit at my desk, I turn on this big light that's right here, even though I have an here.
Clean the glass off.
I'm going to show you a precious picture that Brent just found.
Just framed in my new frame.
Those of you who do not know him, this is my son, my one and only child, 31.
The Modern King on TikTok and everything.
Yes, Modern King. That's Richard and Brent when Richard had hair, and Brent when he was about 3. He loved hanging out with his daddy.
Look, we can put her.
And so I've never been in that situation. You know, that was my first time traveling in that manner. I've been to Washington. I've been to Los Angeles area a couple times. Let's see, what was that? I'm not sure. Yeah, Czar is Brent is his dad, and there's no question. When Brent would be gone at night, like there was a few times Brent was gone overnight.
I was gone at the lake house.
And he was gone. He was gone for 6 days. Oh, and here's Miss Patty Cake. She's my baby girl.
She wanted to say hi, Mom. And hi, everyone. Hi.
She's definitely glad to be home. So, Czar wants to play with Patty, and Patty does not like to play.
Hey, Czar. No.
So anyways, just dealing with that, being very honest about it. I had a pattern. I live stream Monday, interviewing somebody. Thursday could be an interview, but normally just a chat, and then Sunday some kind of fun thing. What is the word? We did a game. Let's just leave it at game. You know, it was consistent. Oh, Brent, please don't let the birds fly around like right now.
Okay, I just wanted to show them.
Okay, and don't put the attack bird near me. And so, oh no.
Oh, God, that's not.
No, that's not the attack bird either.
This is Polka. But where's the one you like?
Well, it's the one that bit me. So anyways, I was, oh my God, what's it going to do to me now?
Why, baby?
It just plops. Come here. This is Ama.
That's my mom's favorite bird.
Yep. Even though she's vicious, she's definitely an attack bird.
She looks vicious.
Say hi, Ama. Okay, Brent. Thank you. Okay, Troy, I'll be here. So anyways, just dealing with that, trying to come out of that. So yesterday, hello, Jill Weatherly. Yesterday, Richard and I went to a local park called Owen Memorial Rose Garden, and we had a chat that I've got put on. It's going to be an upload later today, and so you guys will get that, and it talks about a lot of things, and So anyways, I was it was good to get out. It was beautiful. And you know, today's kind of an iffy day, but that's all right. We're still rolling, and I'm not allowing it to affect me in a negative way. So that's one thing. One of the reasons I've not been around. And I also, so here's one of the other issues. I was questioning myself quite deeply. Is she ground attack bird or just providing low air support? You know, and she pooped on my table yesterday. You know, it's little, but it's still bird poop. I had to clean it up. I'm just looking at the comments here. Helping clients, the best route is via the Tumi. So we went for a walk, a beautiful walk yesterday. Took patty cake and well, hello Paula, thank you for coming in today. Just chatting about what one of the reasons I'm here is talking about why I've been gone for most of, well, except for one live stream since we got back from Arizona, and it's been depression. It really, so I single-mindedly focused on getting monetized just for the challenge of getting monetized. I did not expect to get rich off of YouTube, okay? It was not an anticipation. And so, but I'm competitive by nature, and I compete with myself. And so I did exactly what I set out to do. Hello, Blissful CJ. I see you popped in here too. Hello. So I got that done in like 9 months. And then my whole focus was getting to Quartzsite for the meetup. We didn't make it for the meetup, and there's some probably in some ways I'm glad I probably did not make it for that, but that's there, and I'll leave that there. So Van Life Voyages, thank you for coming. So happy to see you. And so I did get, oh, I'm so sorry. Hey, hold on. You. So there was a lot of excitement about getting ready, getting the RV, getting in mind to make the Andy's journey. Hello to Andy's. So if you are new to my channel, it's actually me and my husband, or my husband and I, Richard. He's not really the on-camera type. He's not overly excited about it. And so I do most of the mouth work. And so, we get down there. We didn't get to travel around like I wanted to because we had these big panels that we had to deal with, and we did not get them on the roof until the week we left. And so anytime we left, we knew we had to get back as quick as possible to get hooked back up to the solar, because we do not have a jackery. And so there was just a lot mixed up in that. And then I fell and got injured day two in Quartzsite. I fell and get injured. Richard did not recover from the surgery he had. So then we had, we had all these things going on underneath. We didn't do a lot of lives from there either. And it just boondocking with Boomer. Hello, Lance. I'm so happy you're here. And so, yeah, it did. It put me in a depressive state. And what I know about depression for me and how I handle it. Hey, you. So what I know about depression for myself is that I'm used to talking with people in my recovery from my alcoholism recovery. I'm 26 years sober now. As of Valentine's Day, I was 26 years sober. So I usually meet with people who have a similar desire to stay sober and clean, and we talk about our real life stuff. And I have not been doing that because I've been focused on YouTube. So I did not have an outlet. And it just, I'm also the person who thinks, oh, Lucretia, you know what to do. You don't do these negative things to your life, and you'll be fine. And so I was not doing any of the things I know to do. And so I'm really happy, Troy. I'm meeting some new people. Andy's journey is new to me. Really, I'm very happy you're here. And I know I'm fairly certain I'm missing some people. And if you're new to me, pop over and watch one of my videos. And if you like the video and you think you might want to be a member, ring the bell and then watch a little more. And if it's not what you bargained for, unclick it. I understand. And if you can ring the thumbs up, that's helpful too. And so I'm dealing with that, and I'm here. I made myself get on camera because I was thinking all of the thoughts, like I didn't get to go travel hardly at all while we were there. We were just stuck. We were stuck, and I thought, what if I felt like a failure? Honest to God's truth, I felt like I'd failed my channel. And the people who came along for that 1,000 miles with me crying all the way, I thought, oh my God, what do you have to offer these people? You've got nothing. You didn't even go to the Grand Canyon, Lucretia. You were in Arizona, for gosh sakes. And all of those negative self-talk things were in my head. Absolutely, I was allowing them to defeat me. And that isn't my nature. But I let it happen for a couple weeks here, and I really thought, you're done, you're done, and that's just not true. That's just not true, and I'm not going to allow that to be my way out of whatever it is I'm feeling. So I'm back here on YouTube doing my thing. I will not be doing, probably not 3 times a week, because I do have to start doing more content videos. Totally aware of that. Char of Heart slipping in here. Hello, Char of Heart. Thank you for coming, my friend. And so I want to become more connected to doing content. But I will continue to do 2 live streams a week. And it will stay, I believe, Sundays and Thursdays. I don't think I'll do a Monday one. I mean, I may have to change Sunday or something. That way we have time to go do things, and there will be times when we're not have any internet. And so I want to make sure that I needed a break. I needed a break. But I was thinking yesterday, you got home. So we go to Arizona. You guys are all right there with me. And Richard, you're right there along the ride. I mean, really, right there along the ride. It didn't matter what time. We had a full house. And then we get there. We do some things. We do some live streams. We come home, literally pull into the driveway, and the live stream drops. It dropped. We didn't cut it off. And it's like I felt like I abandoned my channel, which are the people who have supported us, been there, watched us, gave us, Fairy Dust was there at 4 o'clock in the morning, apparently checking out our weather. So I would know, get some information about driving. I mean, what kind of, and then I drop her at the driveway and don't get back on here for weeks. So I apologize for that. I really do. And I do need to for myself. I know you guys don't need me to, but I need to for myself. And Nomadic Rat Pack, what's that? No, honey, it's not my birthday. And Nosh, thank you so much. Thank you so much for that super chat, or super sticker. It's a super chat, I believe. Thank you very much. Very appreciated. And I don't have a cute little thing yet, but I'm going to start working on those. So I've been energized in the last 24 hours. And I'm excited about it. We are going to be doing some new things, you know. You don't know, as a matter of fact. And I'm going to surprise you with them, but Andy's Journey, things happen. I'm glad that we can post a message on the YouTube channel. So if something happens, people know. Yes, and I have a community tab, and I do post to my community tab. So if you are one of my friends and you ring the bell, you should get notified of those things. And so, no, it didn't say birthday. No, happy Friday, chit chat.
It said birthday pop-up.
Birthday pop-up?
Happy birthday pop-up.
My birthday's October 2nd. And I had a birthday party here on the 2nd. I'm sorry, I have to go and look at that because no. No, it's not my birthday till October 2nd. I'm a Libra. I like things in balance. And that's another thing. A friend of mine, one of my very oldest friend, from my grade school days.
106 years old.
Yeah, 106 years old. Well, then that makes you 109. So anyways, he was talking about, he shared something with me about the birth signs. And I'm not really into that stuff, but I do know Libras, which I am, like to have things in balance. I'm not good when things are, I handle crises very well. I'm trained in crisis. I work well within crisis, but then I internalize those things and then I weigh down with them until I can get rid of them. So I want to put this up here. If you see someone here, and I stole this from Aaron Jemison. If you see someone here you don't know, note who they are, and after the stream, go over and check them out. There's some great channels here, and some that I've never seen before, unfortunately. But I'm glad you're here, and if you ring the bell for me, I will know who you were, and I will be able to come back, and I'm going to leave that up. I will come back and check out your channel. PayPal. Oh yeah, PayPal is great. So since Dan mentioned that, I will say I love super chats. I love super stickers. They're so cute, and I do them for people all the time. However, as Dan said, PayPal is great because for myself, I believe it's a better stewardship of the gift that you give, because YouTube takes 30%, and if you're gifting from an Apple product, they take an additional 30%. So your money gets spent on corporate stuff. And while I support them, I think that's a bit much. So anyways, that's that on that. Oh, Kaylee has that right there. All right. So anyways, just dealing with the, getting over that. I'm really excited to do something again. I can't wait. And I don't want to give away the video that Richard and I did. And then we're having a live stream. We're going to do a premiere. It's like a 16. I've kept it at like 15, 16 minutes. And then a premiere afterwards where Richard and I are going to chat about this stuff. And so I don't want to, I don't want to give it all away. Let me look down here at some of the comments. Amen. That's true. You know what? So as a person of faith, of Christian faith, today is Good Friday. And Easter's just a few days away. So somebody is having a birthday. And it just ended up on my YouTube somehow. That's bizarre to me, really. So doesn't send the dollars. Oh, and yes, and you have to $100 in there. You have to have $100 in there before they send it. And so I'm just putting it and just saying. because like I said, I did not, and I genuinely say this, I did not get into this to make a ton of money. I think there's very few people who do. And I'm going to put my email up there, because if there's anybody here who would like to be interviewed, their channel, I absolutely love interviewing people. We do a live stream like this, and I drop you a link to come up, and which I'm going to do here in a few minutes. Oh, it's 3:10 already. Lord, time is flying. And we talk about your channel. And so if you have an interest in being interviewed, I love to interview you. I've been able to interview some very cool people, and all of them, as a matter of fact. So one of my thoughts about going forward. So going forward, let's see. Hey, Tweety. Oh, no, I know. It is for me too. So I usually come in and watch some live streams. If it's a person who needs the hours, which I'm going to ask for here in a moment, and I need a pen to write them down with. Oh, I was making a list of places to go and bring you guys videos from here in Oregon. And you're going to hear this again on Sunday. So, but anyways, I want to do some things. Richard and I want to do some things and give you some cool videos. Richard 4 and Zachary 4. Oh my! Well, happy birthday to Richard and Zachary ahead of time. B&D Crafts, hello, Brian. Thank you for coming and stopping by. Very, very happy you're here. So I'm just getting back on track, guys. And I'm glad that you're, Catherine Cook. Hello from Tombstone. Oh, I'm gonna tear up. I've gotten through with almost no tears. Nothing that fell, Catherine. And now, I have to tell you, Catherine and Homer Cook are two of the very kindest people. The very kindest people. And we thoroughly enjoyed the time we got to spend with them. And Homer probably single-handedly kept us from having an accident on the way home, because we did not know that our bearings were out. I know there's some new people in here, so I'll just say this. We didn't know our bearings were out. And apparently when your bearings are as bad as ours, hold on. Shh, shh, shh. Hey, you people back there, be quiet. Shh. I didn't know this, but your tires, your wheel can come off your vehicle. I didn't know. I am not a mechanic. And so, traveling Nate Dog, hello to you. So they happened to know that our wheel bearings were bad. And the tire store there in Quartzsite wanted $800. $800 to replace our wheel bearings and something else. And it's like, no, I'll roll my dice till I get home, and we'll just be super careful. And Homer came over one day, and he said, he always come over to say hello in the morning. And we're like, well, so what are you up to? And he goes, I'm here to replace your wheel bearings. I'm here to replace your wheel bearings. So we got the wheel bearings, and he replaced the wheel bearings. I've dropped wheel bearings. Oh, that's what I understand. It's what I understand. No fun. And Richard, so the reason Richard was not able to work on our vehicle, really, he had a back surgery, a few months before, and we thought that he was well enough to travel. We didn't anticipate him having to do physical work. And then, because that is really a no. and so he ended up having to manhandle the panels that he had to move around a couple times a day. Grotto in Portland. Hey, and have you hit up the grotto? Nope, we have not. I have not. What is the grotto in Portland? So it was, I mean, just shocking to me that somebody would volunteer to do something like that. As it turns out, it's not a giant job, but our wheel bearings, what if you know anything about wheel bearings, which I knew nothing before this, but our wheel bearings, one set were completely dry. One set was completely dry. There really was no grease in there. Yes, that's right. They could very well have been real bad for us. Okay, Catholic Shrine and Garden. It looks, so I'm going to write that place down. It's called the Grotto in Portland. All right. And if anybody, so I'm going to start requesting people to go on to the community tab and share. If you think of a place you'd like to see in Oregon, share it with us. The Grotto in Portland. So for now, and again, you're going to hear this Sunday. Pretend like you didn't hear it and come back. Don't not come back. And so we're going to do some things around close to home because, as it turns out, my shoulder injury is fairly significant. I've got a couple different tears. I can use my arm, but certain movements I can't. And if I just sit with my arm drooping, down to my side, I can't tolerate it. And on top of that, it's bone on bone in my shoulder that I've been living with, kind of like with my knees. And I had to have both of them replaced. And so it's bone on bone, and there's just constant pain. My suspicion is I have an appointment with an orthopedic surgeon either the 29th or the 30th of this month, and I had to wait that long in order to get the very best. He just replaced my brother-in-law's shoulder 2 days ago. He went home yesterday. Okay, he went home the day after a complete shoulder replacement. And it's not horrible pain. It's difficult for reasons. If you can imagine not having a particular hand to use, whatever hand you use for a lot of things, and not having that. So anyways, live streaming while your vehicle was jacked up and bearings were being done. Yes, I remember that too. I remember that too, Troy. Time for exploring. Hello, thank you for coming. Thank you. So that's just some things going on. I'm getting back on track. I've got some people I'm going to contact about doing interviews on their channel, and the birds are not going to be included. Okay, I'm going to do it somewhere else, probably in the RV. The carpet is mostly out. That's another thing. Homer, back to Homer. Homer the Superman. And on top of that, and I say this because he said it many times, the man is like 67. 6'7". Richard just turned, on Valentine's Day, Richard turned 61. He's 72. Richard said he's 72. He's over that 70 hump. And that man rocks. And Rome Town Girl. See, I love you guys. There she is. Kim. I have to show you something, you guys. I so badly have to keep this in an hour so we can raid. I don't want to take away other people's time. I adore Tim. Tim offered us to be able to come and, mooch dock at his house because we were in the neighborhood, so to speak. Just go to California and make a left to Arizona. Anyways, Kim and I had a conversation because she has similar anxiety issues as I do about mountains, driving in mountains. And because she knew that I got installed on top of Siskiyou Summit. And so there's books out there I've never even heard of. How's my suntan, Catherine? All right. Let me get rid of this. All right, Catherine, here goes. One final time. There, you see that white? That's what I normally am. Arizona gave me some color. Although you're going to love this. My little sister, the 15 minutes. Okay, thank you, Troy. My little sister, when I got home and she saw me, like my freckles are really kind of big on my.
Hi, everybody.
What'd I say? He just doesn't like camera. So I'm outside of the shade here. Yeah, my little sister was wanting me to go to the doctor because my freckles were bigger. So Kim, I think I started at 2:30 and I'm going to go off at 3:30. I have to. I have work to do. So Kim, and if you don't know who Kim, who Rometown Girl is, she's right there. She has a cool channel. She is a single woman nomad, full-time. I keep moving the table, which I'm sure there's a lot of other people here too that are I'm trying to think of who else might be full-time or part-time. Troy says, hi, Richard. But Kim called me after my panic attack I had, and she said, we have to talk, Lucretia. And so she sat me down when she came to visit and camp with us. When we weren't traveling into Quartzsite every other day. And we talked about a plan, because I didn't even have for those of you who are new to me, yes, it did. And I'm going to show it. So those of you who are new to me, we were, because I'm blaming Richard too. We were so foolish. We were so foolish that in my mind, I know what this United States looks like getting to Arizona. And I saw where Quartzsite was on a map online. And we set out from Eugene, Oregon to go to Quartzsite with no atlas. And in my head, I'm telling you the truth, go down kind of near Los Angeles and make a left. So go to California, Southern California, and make a left. That's not a good plan. It's not actually a plan. And it is a recipe for disaster. And it did happen. I had a horrible meltdown. And we've got, did anyone notice Richard got tossed under the RV? Yeah. He's under the RV. And so in Quartzsite, I bought a map. And I want to show Catherine that I've been like, this is the Oregon part of it. So I've colored it, well, not colored in, but I highlighted our trip down and I put where we stayed. I'm putting a little circle with like an X where we stayed. And I've done that in Arizona and California as well. So we're using this. But Kim, the very smart nomad that she is, she has some books she uses, and they are mountain directories. And what she sent this to me, had this sent to my house, Mountain Directory West for truckers, RV, and motorhomes. And it is locations and descriptions of over 400 mountain passes and steep grades in 11 western states. And you notice that I've got paper in here. And so I've studied it. So that is, so there's another. So, you know, we mapped out a plan coming back to Oregon. We mapped it out. We looked at it and I got lost. Okay, so I'm going to blame this on the state of California. So I was going to go up Highway 99 through California to kind of avoid the monster roads. And We could be on another planet as long as it looks familiar. Wait, asking. And so I never heard of it, Kaylee, either. Never heard of anything like this. So anyways, I was on Highway 99 and I was somewhere, I was right around Lodi, and we were looking for a truck stop. We needed gas. And it said like a Love's or whatever. And it told us to turn. We're about 2/3 of the way to this place, and I realize it's taking us out to Highway 9. It's taking us out to I-5. So from Lodi is where we lost 99. It really wasn't because we're lost. It was because I followed a sign to like a Love's. And by the way, it was fine from there. So I'm going to show you a couple pictures. The bird missed the landing and fell. Yeah. So let's see. Share how the book tells you which roads. Okay, so I'm going to give you an example. Prairie Life. Karen, hello, my friend. Thank you for stopping in. I'm glad you're here. All right, so she wants me to show you. All right, so I'm going to take Oregon. Let me go to Oregon and show you how simple and how wonderful this is. So Oregon, now there we are. So the Siskiyous. The Siskiyous are down here. They actually go into California as well. But this one, so for instance, it has all these numbers. And what they did is they gave a number to all of the mountain passes in these states. Whoops, mountain passes. And there's a number. So for instance, Siskiyou is number, Siskiyou Summit is number 35 in this book. Okay, so then I turn the page and I find each summit, each road has a number, and it tells you all about that road. So I said it was Siskiyou Summit is number 35. So I'm going to just quickly turn to 35, and it tells us how high the summit is. And then it talks about things like in winter, it tells you there's a 6% grade with a 55-mile-per-hour speed limit and a 50-mile-per-hour curves. It tells you where the first runway ramp is, which I wanted to know, by the way. It talks about, you know, each lane, what the descent is. Then there's like a 3% climb at one point. So it tells all of this stuff independently about each pass. So we're going to be spending most of our time in the western states. Someday I would like to go, and I want to go to the Supreme Court and watch one of their shows, I'll call it. And well, so Dan, so here, holy cow, if I can get a GIS-based mapper to show me this stuff I'm doing. So what happens if, and I was listening to somebody who's kind of like a prepper, what if someday the grid is down and we can't get online to find someplace? I needed to have this big map, which I'm going to get in a small form, Catherine. Catherine has a cool one. It's got binding on it, or spiral. And then this goes into, there's 3 of these for this country. There's one for the western states, the central, and the east and southeast. And so again, the name of the book is Mountain Directories. And this one is for the west. And locations and descriptions. I tell you, this will be a lifesaver. And then Kaylee, I wasn't going to miss you, honey. So Kaylee has been, I hope nobody feels hurt, but Kaylee has been one of my very most supportive moderators. She has been, and so has many other people. But she was number one, first there, so to speak, helping me, giving me pointers, even about travel and learning from Kaylee. So Kaylee sent me this book. It's called The Next Exit. And for instance, in here, it talks about what you find on that exit. It is extremely detailed. Extremely detailed. I know you can't probably see any of this, but like, I think it gets the gist. The Next Exit is the name of this book. And it's another, I mean, this is gonna be a lifesaver.
3:30.
I know, Richard. It's 3:30, Richard says. I've got my Rand McNally stuff and I will have that book. I have an old school engine that will keep working as long as I have gas. You know, I don't know. I think yours is older than ours, but I'm hoping ours is considered vintage because ours is a 91. And I just want to show you a couple pictures. I know I said I was leaving at 3:30, and I am. I'm going to leave. I just want a couple more minutes to show some pictures of our trip. We'll go more in depth in this on Sunday. And I'm now very excited about finishing my upload, my content video, and getting it out to you guys. Hitch up and toe. Thank you for stopping in. We're only going to have Christine's Four Seasons. Thank you so much for coming by. If you can hit the thumbs up, if you actually like it, please do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share the screen for a minute, and I'm going to show you a couple of pictures from our trip. Application window, I believe. No, Chrome tab. All right. I'm going to have to see. Okay, so let me make sure you're seeing this. All right, so this is one of the places that we stayed. I gotta make sure I've got it wrong. This is one of the places we stayed. This was actually, we were boondocking here on one of, like, the first night we left, we were in Blythe with my niece and nephew and their significant others. And for one night, he was gonna put the wiring through our RV for our solar, but he did not. He did not feel comfortable doing it, and so I wasn't forcing him. And this was what our view was. I thought it was really nice. Right across from this was a gas station. We were at the end of a road. This gas station was at the end of a road, and we parked right with our front window looking out there. So we were really happy with that. And then let's see, share it again. Let's see what this picture is. I thought I got rid of that. All right, I've got another one to share. So I found a new one. I put about 5 pictures up here to share. Okay, this one is, I'm fairly certain this was, we got to go to, where'd we go with Homer and Catherine, Richard? Yuma. We went to Yuma with Homer and Catherine on a trip. And there were some beautiful fields with that are, I don't know what they're growing here, but beautiful big fields of, our delicious vegetables that we get. And yeah, that's when we went to that dam. And this is one of the fields and the beautiful mountains in the background. I'll show that another time, honey. And then here is, let's see if we can get another one in here. Let's see what this one is. All right. This one, I believe, is in Quartzsite. And that was one of our sunsets. We had the beautiful sunsets in Quartzsite. Beautiful. Very colorful. And this camera did not do it justice. All right. And I think I've got one more to show, and then we'll quit with the pictures. But, I really wanted... I'm feeling so excited about seeing you guys. I wish you could see everything. Oh, and here is one of the others. So this is when we were coming back. This is down around the Reading area. I know it's 3:35. There was some snow. We ran into a little bit of snow on the side of the road, and this was a rest stop. And so we took Patty Cake for a walk. And I want to find, there's one more. Oh, there's this picture. I want to show you one more. because of patty cake. Oh, that was a viewpoint, Richard said. So patty cake was one of the things that we were very worried about on the trip because Patty was struggling when she here's her and Czar together. You know, Czar struggled quite a bit in the beginning of when we left, because him and Patty are best buddies. And she is the big dog. You notice that is the bed for the big dog. And look at who's hanging off the bed, and just the other one has consumed it for her happiness and comfort. So she loved being at home. She loves being at home. And Czar. Whoops. I clicked out of the wrong screen. So anyways, guys, I just wanted to see a few things. I miss you. I genuinely love you guys. When I say that, I mean that. It's very heartfelt. Thank you. The people who've rode along with us, the people who have financially helped us, the people who have listened to me cry and moan and groan and whine. And I want you to share all of the good things as well. So we're going to raid The Adventures of Traveling Mike. And I want you to know that we will be back on Sunday, I believe at 1 o'clock Pacific time. I don't want to step on nursing our travel bug. And so thank you for coming in today. I'm so excited I'm back. Thank you, and see you later. Be safe, be happy, and be safe and be happy.